Hey guys, it's Haptic here. This is the biggest money makers tier list. We're just going to get straight into it. Sleep. Obviously, sleep doesn't make you money, but in my experience, sleep is one of the best things ever. Legit. If you're underslept, you're not going to make much money. You're going to be tired. You're not going to want to do anything. You're going to want to sit on the couch. You're not going to want to do anything if you don't have enough sleep. Honestly, I think sleep is huge. There's all these gurus out there that say, you know, don't sleep, sleep 2 hours less a night, start your hustle, start this, start that, and it can be good. If you're underslept a little bit, I'm talking 6 7 hours a night, you can get work done. But man, if you're not getting much sleep, I don't think you're going to be making much money. And money makers, big business owners say like, "Oh, they don't sleep that much. You got to be hustling. You got." But honestly, for the majority of people, if you're well rested, you're going to want to make more money. You're going to be more motivated to do the things to make more money. Real estate. If you get into real estate, not necessarily a home because that's on this list too, but if you buy properties and you're renting those out, that can make you a lot of money. For right now, I'll do B tier because not many people are in the real estate. Now let's do A tier because you can make a lot of money. However, you can lose a lot of money because there's like tenants' rights. It depends where you live. It can be a big money maker. It can be a big money waster because I guess it depends where you live. Some you can make a lot of money. This is where people make a lot of money. This is how billionaires make their money. However, this can be a drain on resources. Your 401k plan. I'm going to be honest, guys. This might be a controversial one. C tier. We're in the year 2026 right now. If you're not making a lot of money, it's good to save up money. I'm not saying that it's not. But a 401k plan, we just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with the markets. We don't know what's going to happen. If you're not making a lot of money right now, you're probably not going to have a lot of money in the future. If you save up, you can save a lot. This is a controversial one. C tier. There's a lot of things going on in politics. I'm not going to get into that. But 401k plan, it can be good. You can save a lot of money. But I'm putting it in C tier right now because it's not for. It can make you money, but it's not going to be a big money maker. It's not going to make you a lot of money. Multiple revenue streams. Now, this one, if you have multiple revenue streams, this obviously A tier. It's not a money maker per se, but let's say you have a ton of side hustles. Let's say you have a job, your regular job. Let's just say you're making 60,000 a year off your 9 to 5. Just a base number, 60,000 off your 9 to 5. If you have multiple side hustles on top of that, bro, those other side hustles can make you, let's just say 30, 40, 50, 60,000. If you run a side business, bro, you could be making double your money. Obviously, if you have a job, that's going to be your biggest money maker. But these side hustles, bro, that's A tier. A tier right there. Books. Bro, why are people buying so many books? Like, books are good. You can learn stuff from books. I'm not saying you can't. It's not going to make you money. Doing the thing is going to make you money. I guess sleep doesn't make you money, but it makes you want to do these things. It makes you more motivated. Books, you can learn from them, but a lot of the times are a lot of the times books are outdated, and it's reading a book, it drains energy. It's not going to make you money. You might implement things that you learn in books, but books don't make you money. They're honestly money drainer. Online courses, kind of the same vein. I've bought online courses. It depends what online courses you buy. A lot of the things, I'm putting that low C tier. A lot of the things that you can learn are literally just on YouTube for free. If you go to whatever it is, coding, you're trying to learn how to code, you're trying to learn how to start a business, you're trying to learn how to copyright, bro, There are full courses for free. I'm talking 7-hour videos you can watch for free. Some of these online courses are great. I'm not saying they're not, and they can make you a lot of money. But I'm putting it in C tier because the thing is, people, they buy these online courses and they don't even implement them. I've been in this trap before. I've bought these online courses. For example, I bought an online course to become a personal trainer. I became certified. Guess what? I found out I didn't want to become a personal trainer. Didn't make me a dollar. I wasted like $500 or $600 on it. Online courses can make you money, but your return on investment, I mean, it depends what it is, but you can learn a lot of stuff. For learning purposes specifically, you can learn 95% of the stuff just on YouTube, just by Googling it. Not even kidding, guys. And the thing is, people want to spend money on these things. People want to spend money on these things because you're going to have a higher likelihood of doing the thing if you spend money on it. If you just watch a 7-hour YouTube course and you're not paying for it, there's a less likely chance that you're actually going to do the thing. That's why I'm not putting it in D tier. I'm putting it in C tier because a lot of these online courses are more expensive than these books. You're more likely to do these things, but the chance you're going to make the money, probably low. C tier. TikTok. I've made money from TikTok. I've made about $2,000 from TikTok. I spent a year on my TikTok channel. I've got a couple TikTok channels. One of them I made about $2,000 from. It's not great. The monetization is awful. I'm putting this above books because I've done this before. Honestly, don't start a TikTok channel if you're looking to make money because I've done this. I've only 2000 within a year, year two, for over the course of 2 years, I've made $2,000. That's only $1,000 a year, and I was putting a lot of effort into it. So TikTok really isn't good for making money. I'm just telling you right now. If you're showcasing products, TikTok, people with TikTok brain, for one, it's a lot of children. For two, they're just trying to find entertaining videos. They're most likely not going to buy your course. They're not going to buy your thing. They're not going to buy your product. And sure, they'll buy your cheap product. A lot of the times, they're not going to. Honestly, TikTok is not a great money maker. I've had TikTok channels where I've marketed things, didn't make much money at all. D tier, it can make you money. It can. There are those TikTok millionaires, but probably not going to make you a lot of money. Skills, S tier. Skills are everything. Honestly, I'm putting this above sleep. Skills are literally everything. What's the difference between us, people, regular people, you and I, and billionaires? Honestly, okay, let's just say millionaires, because billionaires, they get lucky. Let's just say millionaires. The difference between regular folk and millionaires are skills. Legit. If you have, let's just say coding, you're an extremely good coder and you don't even have a college degree, you can get a job anywhere. These people, these employers, don't care about college degrees. And guess what? If it's on the job application, like, oh, you need a 4-year college degree, tell them, I'll work for you for a week for free. I'll show you my skills. In the job interview, show the skills. I've had these job interviews. I tried coding before. Honestly, I wasn't a great coder, but I've talked to these people. And one of the biggest coders I know, I'm not going to say his name, oops, didn't mean to do that. He didn't get a college degree. Whenever he was 15, he started coding. He's like 30 now. He's been coding for 15 years. Didn't get a college degree. He's making like $300,000 a year. Literally $300,000 a year. 4 years down the road, he's a millionaire. Legit. Skills are so good. If you know how to sell, you can sell anything. You can sell water. You can sell pens. You can sell any of these generic items. If you have skills, skills are what separate good people from great people and great people from the elites. I'm not even kidding. If you have $0 right now and you have a ton of skills, you know how to make money, bro, you can become a millionaire fast. And people that lose it all, like I was listening to Alex Hormozy. If you don't know who that is, listen to him. he was like, yeah, I've lost all my money. I started these gyms. I lost all my money from these gyms, but guess what? I had skills to build up these gyms. I had the skills to to talk to gym owners. He talked to gym owners and he sold like secrets to them. He's like, I'll sell you these secrets, how to scale up your gym for like 5, 6, 7,000, 8,000. He had these phone calls with these people, $10,000. Boom, he made like $100,000 in like less than a month. Go listen to his story. It's crazy. Cash back. These cash back credit cards, they're terrible. Don't get these things. They can get you stuff like rewards, stuff like this. They can get you little items. I have Jackson's rewards, and I buy little items. How much is it saving you? Not much money at all. Credit card cash back. It's not saving you. It's not really saving you much money. D tier. I mean, you have to spend money for these things anyways. Doesn't You can get a free item here, free item there. Not a good money maker. Don't invest in cash back, or if you do, expect it not to save you much money at all. Investing. Invest in yourself. Invest in everything. Everything you do. I'm putting this, you know what? I'm putting this above skills. It's not going. There we go. Investing. Investing is legit the best way. If you invest, let's say you buy an online course and you actually finish it, you have a skill. Let's say you invest in stocks. Boom, more money. Boom, if you invest in a home. Bro, investing in yourself, investing in literally everything you do, that is the biggest moneymaker, in my opinion. Investing. Oh my gosh, you can make so much money off investing. You can make so much money. If you invest in yourself, boom, you build skills. Those skills make money. Instagram. Instagram is a lot better than TikTok. I'm going to say, for right now, I'm actually going to say A tier, because if you build up a good Instagram profile, Instagram is where all the gurus are at. TikTok, where all the kids are at, where all the TikTok brain people are at. Instagram is where all the business people are at. Instagram can make you money. I started an Instagram a long time ago, whenever I was in middle school, and this is how I did all my outreach for my copywriting business. I've had a copywriting business. I've said it in prior videos. I think the video before I posted this one, I talked about my copywriting business, and I made money from copywriting. Guess what? The outreach was all, not all, but 75% on Instagram. Some of it was email, but ways I got emails from people was I went on their Instagram, and if they had their email in their bio, I would get that. I would email them. I would also DM them. Instagram is a great moneymaker. Let me get a sip of water here. Sorry. My throat is getting a little dry here. Anyways, Instagram is such a good moneymaker. Not even for money, everything. If you're talking to a girl online, what's the first thing she looks at? Probably your Instagram, right? Let's say you have a good couple photos. And another tidbit of information, you don't want photos with, if you're hunting down women, if you're trying to find your lucky girl, you don't want photos with with big groups of people. I'm just saying that right now. You want 5 photos that are eye-catching. You next to a Lamborghini, you traveling. If you're not rich, travel. Take lots of photos. Women love that. Business people love that. Outreach to them. Make a business profile. Instagram is such a great way to make money if you outreach to these people. I've made money from copywriting. It's great. It's great, guys. I'm going to be honest. Early bird. If you're early to everything, you'll win. I don't know if I'm going to put it above sleep. I will. I will put it above sleep. If you're early to everything, you'll eventually win. If you're early in investing in that stock before it takes off, boom, it will take off. If you're early in the morning, boom, you'll take off. If you're early to making that YouTube channel, boom, you'll take off. I've talked about this before. I've had a friend that wanted to start a YouTube channel. Guess what? He talked to me a month later. I'm like, yo, what's your YouTube channel? I'm going to subscribe. And he was like, "Oh, I haven't started yet. I'm still implementing my ideas." Bro, how the way you implement your ideas is by making the video. You didn't implement your ideas. You're just lazy. Another friend, I talked to him. He's like, "I want to start a drop shipping business." And I was like, "Okay." A couple months later, I talked to him and I was like, "Oh, yo, how's it going?" He's like, "Oh, I'm still working on setting up the LLC." Really? Bro, setting up an LLC takes 30, 45 minutes, an hour max. Legit, I've done these things. It doesn't take long. What have you been doing for the rest of that month, bro? You haven't been doing anything because you're monumentally lazy. The early bird always gets the worm. Speed wins in everything, guys. Legit, you invest early. You invest in your skills. You invest in these things early in your life. Guess what? They will pay off later in your future. If you're early to everything, you will eventually win. You will eventually, if you're early to that meeting, boom, your boss likes you more. Boom, you're prepared more. If you are early to everything that you do, you will eventually win. Because guess what? Most people aren't early. They make the cutoff. They might be a little bit early, but if you're very early to everything you do, you will eventually win with all you do. Stocks. Stocks are a great one to invest in. I invest in stocks. I'm gonna put this. Uh, I mean, it depends how much money. I'll put this in A tier for right now. If it depends how much, because money makes more money. That's the thing. If you invest a lot of money in stocks, you're gonna make a lot of money. However, you can lose a lot of money too. You have to you have to watch the markets. I have a stocks person that I talk to, I invest in. Honestly, stocks for me specifically have made me the most amount of money in my life. And stocks are great. I'm gonna be honest, stocks are great. They can be bad though. So it's a double-edged sword. They can be good, they can be bad. Anyways, stocks can make you a lot of money. Double-edged sword. It can You can lose a lot of money from stocks. I'm just saying, you can lose a lot of money. However, you can make a lot of money too. And personally, I've made a lot of money. Stocks are great. Anyways, networking. I'm going to put that below stocks. Networking, it gives you opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise. Guess what? Whenever I go out to an event, people know my name. People know me. I shake their hand. Hey, who's this? Who's this? How do you think politicians work? They network. They know people. If you're a politician and somebody goes to jail or goes to jail overnight, they can get them out easily. Boom. If you have good networking, you can essentially do anything you want. Literally anything. Elon Musk, I mean, he's the richest man in the world, but he has so many people. Elon Musk can literally do anything he wants. Legit anything he wants, plus the money, but he has those connections. He has all the connections. I mean, the money, that's a huge thing in his life. But networking is so good. It gives you opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise. You talk to somebody, you're like, oh, you can get a job interview from people that you know. You can get jobs from people that you just know. You can get six-figure jobs from people that you know. A little story. Somebody I knew had a coding job. Not the person I was talking to before. They had a coding job. They lost their coding job. Somebody, for whatever reason, they lost their coding job, and guess what? They knew somebody else. They networked, and that person's like, "Oh, I heard that you got laid off. I would like you to work for this company." Guess what? He got a job within 2 weeks. He got laid off, had a 2 week break over the Christmas holiday. Boom, he had a job within 2 weeks. Networking. If he wouldn't have known that person, he wouldn't have gotten that second job. Networking, you can meet so many people. You can do so many good things. Networking is so good. Business. Business is going to be above investing. If you start a business, I mean, the way these billionaires have their billions is because they started business. Business is so good. If you want to be an entrepreneur, that's going to be your biggest money maker. You can make millions of dollars. However, you can lose a lot of money too. I'm not saying you can't, but this is going to be your biggest return on investment business. There's so much to say about this, But how do people have jobs right now? They apply for a business that was already set up. You have to start a business. These businesses, if you start a business, whatever it is, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, a channel, they turn into businesses. Essentially, everything on this list is a business. I mean, not sleep, but sorry, I'm getting a sip of water here. Owning a business is going to make you lots of money if you do it right. If you know the good, if you know how to run a business. I've ran some businesses, online businesses specifically. They've made me money. They've made me the most amount of money in my life. Owning a home, it depends. It makes you money over time. It's kind of like stocks. However, it can dip. The bad thing about owning a home is you need the money first, and if you get a loan from the bank, that can be bad because you have to pay it off. It's essentially like paying off rent. Owning a home can be good. Owning property can be good. I mean, real estate and homes kind of the same coin. But I'm talking about a personalized home for you. Real estate, owning a home for somebody else and then renting it out. These are the same thing. I'm putting them next to each other. They can flip flop, whatever. Owning a home can be good. Right now, homes are going up. My parents bought a home. They both separated, bought a home, and within 4 years, those homes doubled. Legit, it made them a lot of money. The assets make them a lot of money. They don't have money in their accounts, but it's value. A home is value. Guess what? That value can drop though. That value can drop. YouTube, in my opinion, is A tier. It can be S tier. I mean, for like Mr. Beast, it's S tier. For most of you, it's either B or A. I'm gonna put it in A because personally, I've made money from YouTube. Made a lot of money. YouTube scales great. If you make good content, people will watch. It will make you money. YouTube is so good. Guess what? It's better than Instagram. If you have a big YouTube channel over a big Instagram, you're more respected for a big YouTube channel. If Mr. Beast right now had the same amount of subscribers and same amount of followers on Instagram, let's say in an alternative universe he just had Instagram, he would be more respected for YouTube. He is more respected for if he just had a YouTube channel rather than just an Instagram channel. I'm just saying that. Also, it's hard to monetize Instagram. I mean, you can sell products, stuff like that. I don't think they have specific monetization on their ads. I might be wrong, but YouTube specifically has monetized ads. You get sponsored easily. You make more money from it. The gym. I'm gonna be honest. The gym is S tier for me specifically. I might, I might even put, I might even put gym. It's in my opinion. Now this is controversial. This might be controversial. The gym is your biggest return on investment in your life. The gym is the biggest ROI, return on investment in your life. If you're fat and out of shape, you're going to sell less than somebody that's in shape and jacked. Just objectively. People might not say it. If you're jacked and you meet somebody, they're going to respect you more. You're going to network with more people. You're going to make more money. Guess what? The gym, whenever I was 15, I started working out. I'm 24 now, so I've been working out 9 years. The gym was my foundation to my whole life. Legit. Legit. It was. I started these habits. I started going to the gym every day. I started waking up early. I started going to the gym. Guess what? I have a good workout in the morning. I can do all the rest of these things later. The first thing I do in the morning is gym. The gym is a long-term investment for the rest of your life. The rest of your life. It's going to be the most important thing that you do. Working out. The most important thing that you do. Guess what? You're fat, you're out of shape, you're going to die earlier. Legit, you're going to die earlier. You might have a lot of money. Guess what? It doesn't mean anything. If you go to the gym, you'll live longer, you'll be healthier, you'll look better, you'll feel better. your life will literally be better. It might not be a moneymaker in the sense that you're making money from going to the gym. It's going to be a moneymaker in other avenues of your life. The gym essentially improves all these things. All these things, even sleep. Sleep is so important, but I would say sleep is more important than the gym. But as for making money, you're going to be more motivated. Um, I mean, compounding wise, you're gonna if you get a good night's sleep, you're gonna be motivated to do all these things. But actually doing the thing will make you money. You go to the gym, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna have all these ideas in the gym. Whenever I'm in the gym, I have all these ideas. I have all these ideas. Guess what? I feel good. I do the sauna after. Think about all these business ideas. And whenever I get to work, whenever I get to whatever I'm doing, I start all the rest of these things. Now, little tidbit of information that I've figured out. Whenever I go to the gym straight in the morning, this is what I do. I wake up, I go straight to the gym. I don't drink any caffeine in the morning. This is something I found. Little tidbit. Don't drink any caffeine. I work out, and then after I'm done with my workout, then I drink my caffeine. It's so rewarding to go to the gym in the morning and then after do something hard and then drink your caffeine in the morning, and you'll be super motivated to do everything else. It kind of sucks going to the gym not caffeinated. I've gone to the gym caffeinated, non-caffeinated, but I feel worse whenever I drink caffeine straight in the morning and go to the gym. I feel 10 times better whenever I go to the gym, drink caffeine right after. Right after I do the gym. Legit. It's going to be your best return on investment. Okay, I'm going to get some water here. Sorry, throat's a little dry. AI. This one is really controversial. It's going to be S tier as well. AI. People with AI, all these billionaires are saying invest in AI. I guess invest. They're two sides of the same coin. But AI can make you so much money. I don't do it specifically, but I know people that make hundreds of thousands of dollars from AI YouTube channels. Seriously, AI AI is such a big moneymaker. It can produce ideas for you. It can do so many things for you. Go to AI right now and say, I want to start a business. What business should I start? Oh, here's a list of businesses. Pick one. How do I start this? It can do everything for you. You actually have to do the work. It can give you all the ideas. AI is so good. You can generate photos. You can generate ideas. AI is great, guys. AI is great. Mowing lawns, like little entrepreneurship, like side hustles specifically. This one is side hustles. For kids, it's great. For teens, it's great. For people in their 20s, I know people that mow lawns, don't even have a business, that pay their full rent just from this. It's not even their job. They just do it. And then guess what? After they do it in the morning, they go to work. I'm back. Sorry about that. Somebody, I'm I'm at work right now. But I'm recording this video because I'm a little weird like that. Somebody came in, so I had to stop recording. Anyways, lawn mowing, side hustles, they're great. They can make a lot of money. I know people that pay their full rents with this. It's so good. Side hustles are so good. You can start a TikTok channel, you can start a YouTube channel, you can start an Instagram. Start all three, by the way. And then there's platforms where you can post one video to this platform and it posts it to all. You'll look into it. I've done it before. But side hustles are great. You can literally do everything on this list, just as a side hustle. Literally everything. Your salary. I'm gonna put this in A tier, but salary, it's your job right now. Whatever job you have is gonna be the base. It's gonna be a foundation for all this stuff. So I have a job right now. I've explained it in one of my videos. I think my very first video. I have a sales rep job right now. This second. I'm literally at my job right now. I have a spare 30 minutes, so I'm recording this video. Anyways, this is going to be the foundation. This is how you're going to pay your rent. This is how you're going to do everything. This is how you're going to eat. It's objectively, this is this is how 95% of people make their money right now. A job. Literally, job. Like, I hate to say it, but that's going to be one of your biggest money makers. It's A tier. You're going to, whatever job you have right now, that's going to be your base foundation for your money making. And then you can do the rest of these things on top of your job. If you want to start a business, don't quit your job. Start the business. You have a 9 to 5, start the business at 6 o'clock and then work until 8. All you need to do is work 2-3 hours. In the morning, you wake up early, do your business, go to your job, do your business after. All these things compound. So what I do specifically is I go to the gym in the morning. I come to my work. I work. Sometimes I work on my business. Sometimes I work on my videos. After my job, I do all the rest of these things. And people are going to be like, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm this. I'm that." Well, you just don't want it enough. If you're tired, if you're not motivated enough to do the rest of these things after your job, you don't want it enough. And just stick with your job. If you want to stick with the job, that's what 95% of people do in this country. They have a job. I mean, unless you're unemployed, they have a job. Job is going to be such a great thing. But so these are my 21 things. Personally, I think the gym is going to be your best return on investment in your life. Your life specifically. It's not a moneymaker per se. However, start going to the gym. If that's whenever you talk to all these business gurus, one of the things they have all in common is they go to the gym every day, if not 5-6 days a week. It's going to build discipline. It's going to do this. It's just going to build discipline, guys, to start all the rest of these things. And it's hard. It is. Going to the gym is hard. Guess what? It gets easier over time. You start a business, it's hard. Starting is the hardest thing. Guess what? It gets easier over time. It gets fun over time. Gym is going to be your biggest. Just if you don't know what to do right now, go to the gym. Literally, work out. Once you work out, you're going to build the discipline to do the rest of these things. Not even kidding. Working out is never a bad option. Never a bad option. If you're investing in yourself, working out is essentially investing in your body. Investing in yourself. Investing in your mental. Working out is hard. Do a hard workout. It's hard. Guess what? You're building yourself up. You're building your mental faculties up. Business, this is going to be the biggest moneymaker you're ever going to do in your life. Guess what? It can fail. It can be F tier. It can be the negative tier down here. Some people are like, "Oh, don't start a business." If you start a business, you're going to make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money if you do it right, if you're a good business person. Investing, already said this. Invest in yourself right now. Everything you do, think of it as an investment. If you go on the couch and you watch TV, guess what? You're investing in that TV show. You're investing in yourself negatively. You have to invest in yourself positively. Everything you do compounds. Everything you do adds up. If you go to your job, come home and watch TV, guess what? You're going to program your brain to think, "Oh, after work, I watch TV." If you go to the gym in the morning, if you go to your job and then you work on your business after, you're programming your brain to say, "Hey, I do these things." You can build, it's like going to the gym. If you work out your bicep, it gets bigger. It hurts at first, but it gets bigger. Same thing here. You have to invest in yourself, guys. Skills, kind of the same point. Invest in skills. Skills are going to make you so much money, no matter what it is. Get a skill that's monetized. If you're building up a skill that's not really monetized, it doesn't really work. If you're a good pianist, you can make money off the piano. You're not going to make a lot of money. But if you're like you could technically make money off of everything if you have an audience. But if you just have like one skill that's not really monetizable, it's not going to make you money. But specifically skills that make you money, build up, please. AI, don't even have to say this. It can do everything for you. Generates so many ideas. It can generate videos, it can generate photos. You can make full-on channels with just AI, voices too. All you need to do is sit at a keyboard and type. Early bird gets the worm. If you're early to everything, you're going to make money. You're early investing in that stock, boom. You know, there are Home Depot millionaires. Whenever Home Depot started, cashiers got like stocks here, stocks there. They were early to the game. Guess what? They're millionaires now because they started that job and they invested in stocks. Whenever Home Depot started and that person didn't invest in that stock, they're probably kicking themselves right now. Early bird always gets the worm. Sleep is a huge foundation for everything you're going to do. I mean, you could do all these things without a good night's rest. I've done it before, but you're going to be more motivated to do all these things. Sleep is great. It's kind of investing in yourself, and I would say sleep is a secondary to going to the gym. You can go to the gym. If you have a bad night's sleep, the gym can counter a bad night's sleep. Only a little bit. You need sleep, guys. You do. I'm telling you right now. These business gurus are telling you not to sleep. You have to sleep. You have to sleep. I'm saying that. It's in S tier for a reason. Salary, foundation for literally all your expenses. This is how you build up. You go to the job, you start your business after your job. You don't even have to start a business. You can make a lot of money from just your salary. If you're a good coder, you can make $300,000 a year, just like that guy I talked about earlier. Doesn't even have a side hustle. He makes a lot of money. YouTube, you can make a lot of money from YouTube. YouTube channels, talked about this earlier. This guy got 26 million views on a video. Average retention was like 30 minutes. He made like 150,000 off that video. Kind of crazy. YouTube can be a career. It can be a career. And it can be a business. Guess what? You can scale it up. It's a business now. Multiple revenue streams. If you have multiple revenue streams, you're going to be making a lot of money. If you have a job, you have a YouTube channel, you have a business, you have all these things, it's going to compound. Guess what? You have a lot of money now. Instagram is great. It's where all your business people are going to be looking at. Whenever you network with people, they're going to look at your Instagram. This is great. You have to have a good Instagram, guys. You have to. My outreach on whenever I was doing copywriting, I did it on Instagram. That's where all your business gurus are. Stocks are good. They can be bad, but most of the time they're good. Invest early in stocks and you will see reward. Networking is great because you're talking to people. You will have opportunities you otherwise wouldn't. That business that somebody's starting, boom, you're part of the business. It becomes something, boom, you make money from it. Network with people, please. Side hustles are good if you're young. You can make a little bit extra cash. You can literally pay your full rent with just side hustles. Not even kidding. Real estate, houses, honestly, B tier. B tier. They can be good. They can be bad. It's kind of middle of the road. But yeah. 401k plan, kind of controversial. But I would say do all these other things before thinking about a 401k. Make your business, make your money. And guess what? My philosophy is get rich or die trying. Legit. Get rich or die trying. Don't worry about a 401k plan. Online courses, probably a money waster. If in the grand scheme of things, more people have spent money online than making money online. Just something I want to say. More people have spent money on courses. More people have spent money on like college degrees than they actually do make in their whole life. Seriously. TikTok isn't good. I've done it before. I've made a couple $1,000s and I put in a lot more effort, so don't do that. Unless you, I mean, if you start all three of them, yeah, that's good. But TikTok isn't really good. Don't just do TikTok. Do YouTube. Focus on YouTube. Focus on Instagram. TikTok is your side thing. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Somebody else walked into my work. I am at work right now. But anyways, TikTok's not going to make you a lot of money. If you can start a TikTok, but don't expect it to be a big revenue stream. Books aren't going to make you money. Doing the thing that's going to make you money. I guess gym, sleep, they don't specifically make you money, but they build up discipline. You're going to be motivated to do things. Books, you get ideas, but books tend to be outdated. You can implement those ideas, but it's not going to... If you have somebody that has a book, that reads books every day for a week versus somebody that starts a business for a week or for a month or for a year, I guarantee you the person that starts a business is going to have more experience and going to have more knowledge on that business than the person that reads the books about that business. Just saying. These cashback rewards, they don't make you money. I'm telling you right now, doesn't make you money. You might get like a free candy bar here, a free candy bar there for Jackson's, free energy drink, but that's about it. Doesn't really make you much money. Anyways, guys, it's kind of a busy day here in the office, so I gotta go. Anyways, I will talk to y'all later. This has been Haptic. Leave me any questions in the comments. Any questions and any concerns, anything, and I will respond.